The process of writing has been a very complex process. It's been a beautiful journey. At times, it almost seemed as though you come to a stop and you run out of ideas, but then you say, well, okay, how else can I put this, in what other kinds of terms can I put it? And you keep going on, you keep going on, and keep going on, and then you come up with ideas that are so clear. It's knitting words together where a letter becomes a word, and then a word becomes a sentence, and the sentence becomes a paragraph, and before you know it, you've got pages done. And you hope that one day the whole book is written. Writing is a very solitary kind of a lifetime. You live such an insular world, and yet you write so much about the world out there, and you try to paint a picture that most people can identify with, and you try to get to the core, to the raw meat, and to the marrow of what people are really feeling and thinking, of where they want to go. You write about honesty and beauty, about what it is that they truly feel about certain things that makes them tick and go forward in life. Sometimes writing takes me into dark places that I really don't care to journey, but you have to live in the shadow and the light of day. We have to visit the unpleasant part of life as well as the beautiful part of life. And so because I'm in a mission to write about the truth, I have to visit both places. Writing is kind of like going on a long journey at sea, and you're at the boat and the hurricanes come in, and you're weathering the storm, and the waves crash in, and you roll with the tide, and then the calm sits in, and you know you've got it. And the sun comes out, and everything is crystal clear, and the writing is beautiful, and then the storm comes in again. So such is the nature of writing. I've often found myself writing so much that my fingertips hurt, and by the time the evening comes by, I can't feel my fingertips because I'm banging away at those bloody keyboards. I never thought that writing would be such a rewarding and thrilling experience. It does have its moments of frustrations. Sometimes I have monkeys chattering in my head, even at night when I sleep and I wake up and I can't breathe, and I say, okay, now this chapter and this passage, I know exactly the word I want to use, and I know exactly what this person has to say to the next. And so I run to the bathroom, I jot my notes down, and I write so that I don't forget, because if I don't, the next day, that image or that idea is gone. I love writing. It's a beautiful art form, and I don't know how some writers have written books and books and books, and they've written 20, 30 years of writing, how they could just physically take it and just sitting and every day at the desk behind the computer and write for 30 years. It's a devotion, it's a love, it's a passion. I write 6, 8, sometimes 10 hours a day, and I'm really working at this craft, and I hope that one day I'll be able to write as beautifully as some of these authors have written in a lifetime. And that's about it.